Hi everyone, Bernard here and I hope you're all staying safe and well. Welcome to my latest Citizen channel feature. Please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button and push the bell notifications as well so you know when these vlogs are coming out. And of course I do lots of stuff city past and city present, so please push that notification button. Make sure your notification is set to public as well, don't forget, otherwise you won't get to know. But press that subscribe button. Please check out my links on screen as well for Facebook and Twitter, and also don't forget I've got a little film and TV channel on YouTube as well, so if you want to have a little break from football, check that out. And of course on Facebook and Twitter I will check every few days and follow and friend everyone back on there. And also don't forget I'll have a sort of links with Losing Business on Twitter. They promote city fan related small businesses, local businesses which need our help perhaps more than ever these days, don't they? So please don't hesitate to get in touch with me if I can promote or put some stuff out for you on one of my magazine vlogs, my city magazine vlogs. And don't forget I'll always give a shout out to local projects or charities, etc, etc. Just get in touch. Anyway, please enjoy today's Citizen channel feature. Thank you. Right, today we've got another episode of Now Got, the Found World of Manchester City, where I open up stuff I've bid for on the internet, stuff I've sort of just bought straight away when it was on offer. So I do tend to forget what I bought when I'm buying these. As you know, if you watch this, I think we're up to about 20 episodes of this now, so you might know the routine. Of course, it's inspired by this wonderful book by Derek Hammond and Gary Silky, and obviously some of the things that's a little sister vlogger do, talking about things in this book as well, so check that out if you get a chance. And of course that inspired me to find out where the holes were in my sort of little city memorabilia collections were. I mean, there's a lot of things I'd love to buy but are quite expensive, so I do try and keep a sort of bit of a rein on what I spend. But obviously as these things progress, if I've got a little bit more money one month than another, I'll bid a little bit more and buy a little bit more. So as you can see from the pile I've got here, I've got quite a few to get through. We're going to do about 15 minutes on here and then I'll have to stop, but I'll just show you the pile I've got. That's the pile of stuff, all city stuff. I think it's all city stuff anyway, that I've got to go through today. So there you go, we'll get through as many of those as we can in 15 minutes. All I need, I'll tell you anything I know about it as I'm going through. There might be stuff I've had before that I've lost or replaced. I know there's definitely something coming that I've actually was cutting up and making little things, like see this on the wall there, making little collages and stuff. So I've actually bought a brand new one because it was cheap enough, so I got a copy of the book as well. But if we stumble across that today, you'll see that anyway. But yeah, we'll have a look at what we've got. I've got my pair of scissors, so let's get on with it. Let's start with it. If I can give you any information as we're going through these, I say there'll be a lot of stuff that probably have not seen before and not done before. This is a big heavy one. It could be a lot of programs. I say I'm not going to look independently for each program because that'll take up to 15 minutes, won't it? But let's see what we've got in this one. You have to be careful opening them. Yeah, there's a lot of programs in this one. There you go, little note on it as well, but I can't work out what that says, but very interesting. Sometimes I buy these things and realise I've made a mess and bought the wrong thing, but we've got Leicester City, Manchester City, 1968, fantastic. City versus Honved of Hungary. I would have been at that one, but I say I never used to get the programmes when I was a young age. I couldn't afford to buy the programmes all the time, so Manchester City versus Honved. Wolves versus City, 1962-63. I wouldn't have been at that one. 4th of March 1961, City against Manchester United. Fantastic. I certainly wouldn't have been at that one either, even though I was born just about. I'm not, 15th of May 1963 against Manchester United. FC Schalke, yeah, I was at this one. I went to that one. Wednesday the 15th of April 1970. City versus West Brom, 11th of February 1961. Yeah, I got these what I do with the programmes, I try not to pay more than £1.50 each. So if someone's sort of selling 6, I make sure I haven't got them all. Or perhaps if they're selling 6, I've not got 4 of them. Then obviously, as long as they don't cost me more than £6, 4 times £1.50, even though there's 6 of them. That's what I do. That's how I make the bids, and that's how. So I won't be paying anything more than £1.50 for these. That's City versus Manchester City United ones. 27th of September 1958. Fantastic. Oh dear, that's a good one, isn't it? It'd been the Busby Babes then, wouldn't it? Of course. Plymouth Argyle, 2nd of April 66. Chelsea, 10th of October 1970. United again, 19th of September 1959. So I'm 2 months old when that took place. That's I love things like that. That's fantastic. But that's the sort of ground that I first went. That was sort of how it looked when I first went to Main Road. 30th of September 67, of course, our championship winning season. There you go. That's a great one, isn't it? I've not had that one before. Fantastic. Fulham versus City, 66-67, just after the World Cup. And I definitely had this, but I lost this one because I remember the cover of the guys on the front with the five-a-side trophy. Remember that? 15th of November 1969. So I was at that one. I did have that one, but I lost it. Fulham versus City, 67-68. Yeah, sometimes I get a duplicate. So there's 2 of them. I got 2 of those. So that's perhaps a prize one day in one of my little quizzes. Who knows? City versus Fulham again, August the 23rd, 1961. Some newer ones now. Newer as in 1985. There you go. March 23rd, 1985. Oxford United. Paul Power testimonial, 1985. Yeah, I was at that one, but still he didn't have his testimonial programme. So, great picture there of him with his family inside. So my ex's family's cousin are linked on that side. Not my side, on my ex's side. 20th of March 1993 against City versus United. Some of these, as I said, because I bought them as a package, I may already have these. What I do after, I have to go through and put them in my little books and diaries to see what I've got and what I haven't got, because I've probably got some of these, but I've had, because it was value, I sort of took a chance. 10th of January 1987 at United versus City. So there must be at least 10 there City United programmes. Brentford, they're back in the Premiership, aren't they? So FA Cup round 4, 28th of January 1989. Yeah, that might be on a History Boys. Who knows when to do that? And I've definitely got this. I've got it. I've done features on it already. If you see what I say, it was part of a package and it was still worthwhile buying. So again, that's another potential. The very first City magazine in 1967-68 season. Very first City magazine. So that'll be a great prize, won't it, one day if I do that. Well, there you go. Fantastic bunch of programmes there. I think you'd perhaps agree with that one. On to the next one. A well-packaged thing, yeah. You know, I think I know what this is as well, because when I got it, I thought, oh, that must be that, because I did. So you might like this one. This has been touched upon in the book, Not Got by Silky and Hammond. So got to be careful opening these things, especially with this. I don't want to wreck this thing I've got here. But I might do a little piece on this. As I say, I've already done it. A little slip saying thank you, which is always nice from the seller. Dropping everything. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't look too much, does it? There you go. The history map of England and Wales, Bartholomew, an illustrated map of full colour featuring club badges and team colours. Absolutely fantastic. And there might be a little rip in this, but yeah, I did a little piece on the, say, Derek Cameron and Gary Silky. You may have seen it, may not have seen it. Depends. These come out in different orders. So, yeah, it's a fantastic map. And a lot of people would have had this on your office wall or your bedroom wall or whatever at the time. So it's got to be careful because they're it's absolutely brilliant. There we go. How about that? How about that on your wall? Eh? How about that? Fantastic. I think without doubt that's going to be my favourite today. Obviously. There you go. Oh, brilliant. The old city there. Say, I don't want to do too much with it because there'll be little tears in that with it being so old. I mean, you're talking 50 years old there. That's brilliant. So I'm dead chuffed with that. I hope you like that one. That's the Bartholomew map. You can still get those on there's loads on the internet. I got that one reasonably. I bidded on that one and got it quite cheap, but you could pay up to 10-15 quid for one of those. But as I say, I paid a little bit less than that. I didn't want to. I wanted it, but I didn't want it that bad that I was going to pay silly money. But there you go. A little one this time. Let's see what's in this one. We've got some cards. So yeah, I do get some of these cards. As I say, I don't sometimes they're very expensive. They charge like £1.50 for a card. I don't really want to pay that sort of money for cards. So if I can get a few of them for a reasonable price. I mean, these are match attacks cards. I don't think I've bought any or rebought some. It's not something I would have bought originally, obviously, when they first came out. I was a bit too old then. I was a bit too old for buying these sort of cards. It's well packaged. Giving that. Yeah, so the old matches. Of course, I do the tops, and I've probably got a tops or two here as well. I've been collecting all the ones I've missed with the top trumps, but obviously you've got the all the match attacks cards there. Tactic card, defender, midfielders, so different things, isn't there? I say I'm not familiar with these things, but a big bunch there. So what we're talking, so you got Aguero, Guardiola, Iheanacho. So quite a few. So this might have cost me £3 or £4 for all these. It probably is expensive, obviously, for what they are, but it's just something I haven't got. Once I get a few, I won't particularly go out and buy any more. Jesus Navas there, fantastic. Where's Guardiola? There's a good old Pep. Fantastic. So yeah, as I say, these sort of cards I do buy just if I've not got any. I don't think I've got any of these match attacks ones. So I just thought I'd buy a bunch just to see what they're like. I say I won't make a habit of buying them all the time. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, this is a top trumps. Now I'll just quickly open this. I'm not sure what year it is. I've got 3 or 4 of these. I've done little specials on them, as you probably know if you watch this. I've even done a quiz on them as well. These are. I think it was the last. I think this was the last set, you know, that's actually produced for City. I think fairly sure that's the newest one. There's no date on the front of it, so anyway, I'm not going to open up and mess around with them. You've seen the top trumps before, anyway. But as I say, I've got about 4 or 5 packages of these now, and I think there may be another one hidden away somewhere as well. So I've got quite into them. I do little quizzes with them, so keep your eyes out for that little bit of fun with the quizzes as well. There we go. Feels very magazine-y, this one. I know I've ordered a few old City magazines. As I say, I've got loads in the back, but there's loads I'm missing as well over the years. Some years I bought them religiously, and then other years I didn't. And same with fanzines. I mean, with the fanzines, obviously King of the Kit Pack, sometimes I couldn't really afford to buy it regular, so it's the same difference with these City magazines. And again, they could have been that price that I might buy ones that I've already got. There you go. Well, that's a great one. January 1996 with their kinky on the front. But they're great because I do a moments in time sometimes on these. I go through the magazine and sort of have a look at what's happening around City at that time. So it's like a snapshot, isn't it, of that time in City's history. March 1996. It's a Nigel Clough on the front there, and the King as well. The King as well on there. And we've got he's here again. He's very, very popular. Scorch Gio, yeah, he's Georgian, he's ours, and he scored the goal of the season. Yeah, Scorcho, April 1996. So more on there. I've not done a player thing on him yet. I'm sure I will do one day. And one of my lad's early favourite players, and certainly one of my favourites when he first came. February 1996, of course, Curly Whirly. Fantastic there. So as I say, I don't think I've got I've got plenty of these magazines, but sometimes I've got big gaps of of stuff that I've not bought. We're on to 12 minutes, so we might manage another couple. And I think this is the book I was talking about before, about that book that I cut up. So I just wanted a brand new one. It was reasonably priced. It's hardcover as well, so it didn't cost me a lot of money, this. So probably cost almost as much to post it out as it actually costs. And it's as I say, I do have a copy here that's all cut up to pieces, so I thought, I'm going to treat myself and get a proper copy. But obviously it's the Gary James thing. Fantastic book. Manchester City Hall of Fame. Yeah, I sort of took some players out and did little collages using the book, so I wanted to have a nice print. I mean, it's even excellent. It looks almost brand new. Fantastic little slip of paper. But yeah, if you haven't got that book, as I say, you can get that. Don't pay too much for it. I didn't go mad. I mean, but it's fantastic. It's certainly well under. From memory, it was like 6 or 7 quid. I mean, you know, you can sort of see these for 15, 20 quid on the internet, but but I just wanted another copy because I do delve into this when I'm doing my history vlogs and stuff like that. So fantastic. Let's just do one more. Well, we call it a day. Do a little one. See what's in here. We're on to nearly 14 minutes now. Yeah, I think the Bartholomew map's been my favourite so far. I don't think that's going to get beaten today, but as I say, I was looking forward to that anyway. That's one of the things I hadn't forgotten. Sometimes I forget what I bought, but that's one of the things I hadn't forgotten. I hadn't forgotten about that. I mean, do you do similar things? I mean, as I say, I just I just sort of for 3 or 4 days every month, once payday comes, and work out how much I've got. I just go on to eBay or Amazon, or there are other auction sites as well, or around and about, but obviously they're the main ones. And Amazon, you just buy outright, don't you? You don't have to bid on anything at Amazon. You've got a buy it now price. So that's what I do every month. Just go on and check them. Yeah, and these are Premier League stickers. No, I've never ever got the Manchester City, any Premier League Panini stickers or whatever, anything like this. So these, big bunch of these, and they weren't expensive. So you say you've probably seen them all yourself and had them all yourself. But I just thought all the City ones with the footy facts on the back, all the footy facts. So I thought I'd just buy a load, because it's not something I've ever had. I'm not going to stick them anywhere. I'll just keep them as they are. But it's the sort of thing where now I might buy the sticker books myself, but at the time, obviously, I wouldn't have been able to. It's not the sort of thing. I was perhaps too old, but just from a point of view of doing this sort of these magazine vlogs and stuff, it's all good stuff we can use in the future for future reference. So loads of them. There they are. Gundogan, Fernandinho, just endless, as I say. Bernardo Silva. So the 2021 stickers, so I'll say you've probably got them yourself if you're into that sort of thing, but something I didn't have, and a nice glossy thing. I might start using these when I do some of my vlogs, just as an image in the background and stuff like that, just for my own sake. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I think the Bartholomew map, I'm not going to get it up again. I'm going to be careful with it. I don't want to totally wreck it. But yeah, it's a bit big to put on the wall. But yeah, I will be delving into that perhaps in the future and having a look at that on a special vlog in the future. Or you may have already seen it already, because I don't know. I've got a lot of these not got now gots. They're all piling up. So I don't want to put too many out at once, because you get bored with them, and hopefully this keeps it nice and fresh, just doing a few every now and then. Anyway, thanks for watching. What are you going to do the rest of the day? Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So I'll see you here again on the Citizen channel, or perhaps have a look across at my film and TV channel, whatever it is. I only ask one little thing, and it's only one thing off you. This is all I ask. I mean, I don't need payment, I don't need anything else. Just ask one thing off you. Please, stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.